Hello, my name is Katie Abbott, and I am an Associate Professor of Gerontology at Miami University in Oxford, Ohio. We are delighted to share with you our presentation titled Building Relationships to Enhance Person-Centered Care Through Emotion-Focused Care. We have no conflicts of interest to disclose and thank the conference organizers for selecting our presentation. The objectives of our presentation are to explain the concept of emotional intelligence, identify individuals who would benefit from training in emotional intelligence, and describe how to access the emotion-focused communication professional certification. Caring for a person living with dementia requires a unique set of skills. Psychosocial skills are not routinely taught to caregivers, such as certified nursing assistants. Without the skills necessary to deal with their own emotions, staff may adopt a strategy of numbing themselves, whereby they attempt to stifle all feeling in order to get through their shift without exploding at a resident in anger or despair. Lacking basic emotion-related skills such as listening actively or recognizing emotions in persons with dementia, staff may find the task of providing care to be overly daunting. We describe a professional certification that endeavors to provide competencies for enhancing caregivers' emotional intelligence skills and motivation to provide high-quality care. Caregivers are faced with conflicting demands to be simultaneously efficient and nurturing. We must first care for the caregiver before we can expect the caregiver to be sensitive and to develop meaningful relationships with care recipients. People with high emotional intelligence know what they feel, stop to think before they act, and have strategies to change negative feelings into positive ones. These skills allow them to manage themselves and other people to improve their day. People who enjoy working with people all have some level of emotional intelligence, but we can all increase our emotional intelligence by working on specific skills. Previous research has found nursing home residents receiving the Individualized Positive Psychosocial Intervention, or IPI for short, experience more pleasure, alertness, engagement, and positive verbal behavior compared with the usual care group. Working with people is a double-edged sword. It can be incredibly rewarding, but people also can bring out negative emotions. We realized when delivering the IPI intervention, there was a critical need to provide caregivers training in emotion-focused communication. Therefore, we have this course to show you. The certification course consists of 6 self-paced online lessons that are each about 15 to 30 minutes long. So it will take a total of about 2.5 to 3 hours to finish the certification. It does not have to be completed in one session. The objective of Lesson 1 is to learn how to navigate the course and assess what caregivers know before completing the training. The objective of Lesson 2 is to learn what emotional intelligence is, how to increase your emotional intelligence, how to identify the caregiver's own feelings in response to an event, and how to identify a feeling a person is displaying based on their body posture. Lesson 3's objective is to learn how to replace a negative feeling with a positive one. The objective of Lesson 4 is to increase skills in recognizing emotions in others and increase skills in handling emotions in others through active listening. Lesson 5 objective is to learn how to use positive communication to handle emotions in others. And the final, Lesson 6, assesses what caregivers have learned upon completing the training. While the certification course is relevant to any person who is a caregiver, it specifically focuses on those who are providing care to an individual living with dementia. We expect to see several outcomes, including higher levels of confidence in using communication skills, higher levels of knowledge in recognizing emotions from people who complete the course. So, how do you access the course? You're going to follow the link on the slide. Users will add the course to their cart. There is no cost for the course due to generous grant funding from the Ohio Department of Medicaid. This is what the course registration page looks like. This is the page that shows how the user adds the course to their cart and checks out. Once a user checks out, the user will see a confirmation page with a link to access the course. The user will also receive an email with a link to access the course. The user will sign in to start the certification course. Lesson 1 is the pre-assessment and must be completed before advancing to the additional content. When a user reaches Lesson 2, there is a red button to begin the course, and a short tutorial will show the user how to navigate around the module. We have a professional narrator who provides audio, so users will want to make sure that their computer has audio capability. We also have interactive content that asks users to click on areas to reveal content, as shown on this slide that describes the 5 kinds of intelligence. The next slide is another example of interactive content where we ask users to match definitions where they have to drag and drop like puzzle pieces. We have professionally produced videos that illustrate emotions. And we have spots throughout where the user can check their knowledge. And finally, once a user completes all 6 modules, they will receive a certificate of completion that can be downloaded and included with a resume or given to their human resources department. Please stay in touch with us through Facebook, Twitter, and our monthly newsletter. Thank you for listening to our presentation. For more information, go to our website at preference-based-living.com, and don't hesitate to reach out to me at abbottkm@miamioh.edu. Thank you so much.